it's Auntie, and I am live and in living color. Let me tell you, I am really live and in living color. Hi, come on in this room, y'all. Come on in this room. Come on in this room. Hey, Bree. Hi, Bill. Come on in this room. Come on in this room. Yes, we are, Mike Brown. Woo! Hi, Boo. Come on in this room, y'all. Come on in this room. Game on. Hi, Boo. The game is on because you up in here, girl. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Okay. Hey there. Hello, everybody. There's my Jin and Teacher Jan's favorite. Hello. Y'all new. Welcome to Auntie's live chat and nightcap talking all things about couples retreat. Hey, Susan. Hi, Bill. I just uploaded my video for hey, beautiful Alan. Roll call. That's right, boo. Hey, VW. Hey. Yes, boo. Love you too. Mwah, mwah. Okay. So I just hey, Bree, you ready? Okay, get ready. Get ready for this, girl. Okay. Look, I just uploaded my video, right, at a couples retreat. How about that was one of the most sorriest episodes that I have ever seen of a TV show in my life. Hi, Latoya. Welcome, Bill. Okay. It was terrible. So anyway, Auntie on the hype. Because what I think we're going to end up doing is we're going to talk about our love couples. We're going to talk about Darcy and them. Now, I know a lot of people don't watch the show 90 Day Fiance, and they don't watch 90 Days Before the 90 Day. But goddamn, that's what we're talking about tonight. Because the couples retreat didn't think you were live chatting tonight about the show because you didn't like it last night. Yeah, it wasn't the best episode. It was horrible. It was horrible. Okay, so now y'all done already got Auntie all hyped up and everything. I ain't even sitting down. Auntie is up, breasts all out. You know what I'm saying? Hi. Okay, so y'all know how we always start this. So if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I want to Mac to go to gym. Fish juice. Okay, yes, boo. You got the whole aquarium down there. Okay. If this is your first time, hi, boo. Hi, Tanette. Chandler. Hi, boo. Chandler. Okay, so look. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all my new subscribers and my new boos who is out here chatting with me live and in living color, thank you so much. Hi, boo. Hi, Monet. Thank you so much for subscribing to Auntie's channel. I appreciate you all. And to everybody who has been here from the long haul, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all to pieces. Y'all know how we always start this thing off. We started off with a, hey, boo, thank you. We started off with a toast. Okay, so, you know, this is my favorite glass, y'all. Hey, Red Gal, girl, you had me crying last night when I lifted, the other night, Regal. Hey, Steph. Regal, when I lifted up that thing about Nico, and you saw Nico running around in that thing, your face came up on the screen, right? I don't know what happened to your comment. I think you deleted it. But, girl, your face came up on the screen, and you was looking like this, right? And, girl, it said, what the fuck? Girl, you talking about somebody was crying, Red Gal. I hollered. I was hollering. Do you hear me? I was like, okay, where's her comment at? You know, I feel like I want to chit-chatty and everything. And it went away. So I figured, I said, you know what, she probably was like, her husband probably was like, take that down. Don't be putting that up there on Auntie's channel. But anyway, I'm trying to tell you, Red Girl, I was screaming when I saw it. But anyway, y'all, what we going to do? Hey, let me put my glasses on so I can see what y'all talking about out here. Auntie, you're going to have to touch the... Okay, I didn't want to cuss. I know. Hey, 921 Cotton. Hi, boo. Hey, boo. Hi, Chastity. Okay. Okay. Okay, now y'all know. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on. Y'all know Auntie got... Y'all... This ain't never fun no more. Y'all know. Y'all know I got my selfie stick, right? Okay. Y'all know. Boop. Selfie. So all tonight, boop, I will be taking pictures. Boop. Okay. Boop. Is that a good view of y'all? Let me see. Everybody say cheese. Boop. Okay. So we're going to start off, y'all, with our wine glasses or whatever you drinking out of. You could be drinking out of a beer mug. Whatever you got. We getting ready to... Who was that? T-John. T-John. Okay, I don't know who that is. Let me watch him for a minute. Let me see if I got what. How you doing, love? I'm hoping you are, you a sweet little boo. Because, Auntie got the block fever. Okay, that's all right, baby. When Muhammad came out of that courthouse with that selfie stick, it was epic. Like, bam, I won, bitch. Okay. We's getting there, okay? Okay. Hi, boo. How you doing? So, hey. Yes, hi, boo-boo. Welcome to your first live chat. So, what we're going to do, y'all, is we're going to lift up. Now, look, Auntie doesn't drink on the weekday because she works up. Okay. So this is Diet Coke. So whatever you have, bring it with you. Bring your water if you're just leaving the gym. Whatever you got, you bring that with you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and make a cheers. We are going to cheers all things Danielle and Muhammad. All things selfie stick, okay? She said, I need me a Moscato. Yes. Yes, you from Jamaica, boo? I know that's right. Jamaica love. Jamaica me crazy. So we're going to cheers all things Danielle and Muhammad. We are cheering all things Anfisa and George. This is my guilty pleasure. We are cheering all things 90 Day Fiance. I'm gonna run to the liquor store real quick. That's right, boo. Take your phone with you, boo. I'm transportable. Okay, we're going to be talking all things, whatever the hell we want to talk about. And we will be featuring our new best friend, a selfie stick bitch ass. Okay, so here we are. Everybody say cheers. Cheers. Cling, 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 cling. Okay, somebody got a bottle. I know that's right. You got your cup of tea. Yes, boo. Cheers. Cling, cling, cling. Cling, cling, cling. Cling, 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 cling. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. So, y'all know we always start off with a song. Y'all know Auntie got to take her glasses off so she don't get distracted and see what y'all talking about. I see your little glass out there, boo. So this is one of the songs that I used to love, right? I used to love this. What? This was back up in the day when I was like a young thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a young, sweet tenderoni, okay? Oh, my God. But I just want to sing a little teeny bit of it because it's just been like on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me see if I can sing it now that I done drunk that Diet Coke. You see what I'm saying? Got that sugar up in my throat and everything. All right, so let me see. What you saying? What that person saying out there? Auntie, you drunk already? Hi, boo. Yes, boo. Okay, so here we go. This is my song. And then we're going to move right in. Y'all know how I do. Okay. Let me see how much of it I can remember. That's the first damn thing, okay? Let's get that resolved, okay? Y'all know Auntie will mess up a lyric, right? Okay. As long as y'all know I'll mess a lyric up, all right? Y'all know I get it. on a stormy winter night in Portugal. All right, so that's it. Cling, 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 cling. Portuguese in love, won't you say it to me? Okay, so that's done. I was trying to sing something like that, for the foreigners, seems like you had some of the. Oh. Yes, hi, boo. I know about Berry Farms, boo. Somebody got some brandy down there. Yes. Okay. So look, y'all. I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna calm down. What is that little piece of hair right there messing up? What is that? Little curls all over the place. You never know how curly your hair is till you cut it all off. But anyway, y'all. So look. 90 Day Fiance. Let me tell y'all something. These bitches cut up on 90 Day Fiance some kind of terrible. We is going to go head on. And thank you, boo. And we are going to talk about these people up in the house, okay? All right. Now, we ain't going line by line. We ain't going precept by precept. We ain't going here little, there little. You know what I'm saying? We just going to go step on into it. Okay? So we see Danielle, y'all, getting ready. She got her Old Navy dress. Little blue and white stripe across, you know what I'm saying? Little stripe, because Old Navy don't know nothing about nothing else. But they know about them damn stripes, okay? She got her little stripedy dress. Got her little new hush puppies. Little patent leather hush puppies together and everything. Got her little blue sweater and everything, Okay. She said, okay, AKA smell hell, okay? All right. She got her little necklace. She like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him something terrible. All right. So, she, getting herself together. Want to go to the court building and everything. You know what I'm saying? Big Red's come. Big Red's got... Come on, Daniel. You about ready? We going to get him right. Don't forget she be making O's and all that kind of stuff. Come on, Daniel. Shoot. We got to get there on time. So, they riding in the car and everything. They talk about, the proceedings. And Danielle talking about, I hope Muhammad act like he got some sense. She got the nerve at the end of the episode to sit there and say, I'm the only one acting like an adult. Girl, bye. Anyway, so, they riding and everything. They speculating and everything about how everything gonna go. Danielle, it's gonna go the same way you prepared. Okay? Okay? It's gonna go the same way you prepared, boo. This been 3 years. 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 years that you've been going through this stuff back and forth with Muhammad. At this point, you've already lost. He's taken and robbed you of your life, young. He's robbed you of everything that you thought you was as a woman. Okay, so they get to the court building and everything, like I said before, and Big Red is like, go get him. Get him. We gonna leave that right there. So we see Paola, y'all. Paola is, I gotta call Russ. I gotta tell Big Daddy, what happened. This possessive ass man who don't have no life. Somebody said in my comments that, Dominicans come over here. Colombians come over here to go to Mexico, Miami to live that life. I don't know nothing about that. I try not to stereotype people and stuff like that. I see you for who you are. So I see this chick, she comes out there, you know what I'm saying? She marries the man in good faith. As far as I'm concerned, until she show me something different, I don't know no different. Okay, now she is showing me a little different. So she tells him, basically, I had to wear this little outfit and everything. And basically because, the guy was like, I want you, your ass out. So she was like, okay. So he was like, well, what did you wear? Show me what you wore. Soon as she pick up, soon as he pick up the phone, I wore this, bitch. This what I wore. There you go, Susan. Bitch, I wore this. What are you saying? I wore this, I covered up right here. Bitch, this was all this was out. So he was like, what? Oh my God. Y'all, all this was out and everything was out in the back. Bitch, this what I wore. And we'd talk about it when I get home. See, that's how a sister would have been. A sister would have been like, she would have, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But we go a little Black China. You know what I'm saying? We just, aren't you know that was one of them t-shirt dresses that we just throw on and run to the store right quick and never get to court. Okay. This what I wore. This what a black woman would have said. This what I wore. I wore this. What, you got a problem with it or something? You got a problem with it? But no. She like trying to act all shame-faced and everything, knowing that she liked everything. Okay? Lingerie. Yes, Kelly. Lingerie. So he like, okay, we're going to talk about it when you get home. We're going to talk about it. They do in a way, I think a lot of it is entertainment for us. But guess what? Auntie entertained. Alright? Yeah, she used Russ to get to Miami. Yeah, she did. Because she had already figured out. Wait a minute, first of all. Now, I ain't trying to say that foreigners are stupid. By no means is that what I'm saying. But why would a foreigner come here, go to Oklahoma, and be thick and already know about Miami? I'm just saying. So anyway, you know, he was like, we're going to talk about it. She was like, all right, bye, bitch. You know, she hits the phone with it. Bye. Bye. Hang up. Now I got to deal with him. All he doing is giving me more excuses to get out this relationship with him. That's all he's doing. He's giving me the excuses to get out. It is what it is. You know how women, I'm talking to the women now. Hi, boo. Okay, I'm talking to the women right now. Y'all know how y'all got that dude that you got hooked up with? Maybe you was drunk, or you was with your girls, or you just was lonely as hell. It was getting cold outside and you needed a little snow bunny. And you know, you decide, you know, I just don't want to be with him anymore. And you got to try to find a way to get it. Like, he a nice guy. He do everything for you. But you just really don't like him because he ain't really, you know, he really ain't your flavor on a regular day. You know, when you conscious and everything, you know, when you in your right mind, he's not the kind of guy you would date. And you got to try to get out the relationship with him. What's the first thing we do, women? We start an argument. We make situations hard and difficult for him. If he say, you know what, the sky is blue outside, yeah, bitch, it's blue now, what? You gonna change it from being blue? You know what I'm saying? We don't say the opposite stuff. We just want to antagonize him, hoping that eventually he'll catch on. But a desperate guy like Russ, he don't catch on. Because basically what we trying to do is start an argument so we can get out of the relationship. Well, see, she's starting all these arguments. She had her little friend, you know, come over from Colombia. He starts an argument. Russ walks away. They talk about him in his own house. You know what I'm saying? Like the biatch that he is. And he still ain't gone nowhere. He had no job. She thought she had left him in Oklahoma. Then he come to Miami. She was hoping that the bitch wasn't going to get no job. The bitch got a job. So every argument that she's starting, you know what I'm saying? It ain't working. Hi, boo. So guess what? Clink, 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 to being back, boo. So guess what? Now the argument is lingerie. I wore lingerie and you told me not to wear lingerie. Now why she fake and act like, you know, oh my God, I just don't want to wear this and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe, you know, she trying to try out to see, you know, if she can do a telenova or something. But it was all fake, Paula. Come on, Pa. We know what's going on. We know what the real deal is. We all been females before. We all been with some loser that we didn't want to be with. And we start arguments just over bull crap. So anyway, she's starting all this little trouble and stuff. Russ still hanging on. Russ said, you know what? You making me lose respect for you. Bitch, you never had respect. What you wanted was a freak in the bed. And you wanted a nun on the street. That's what you wanted. Clank, clank, clank. Exactly. You want the freak in the bed. But sometimes, men, what y'all have to realize, for all my men that's out there, sometimes you get a freak in the bed and a freak on the street. Now what you gonna do? See, Russ got a freak on the street too. And so did George. Got to get, okay. Yes, we'll go get you another one. I'll be sitting right here. Clang, clang, clang. George got him a freak too. George sees a little girl doing herself, you understand, allegedly doing herself for, you know, money. And he's like, you know what? The way to her heart is through money. If she's doing something like that, then she's desperate and she needs somebody. Right, George, okay, he got himself a virgin, but he lost a virgin too. Okay, how about that? So he sees Aunt Fiza. You know, she's... Y'all know I ain't good for this stuff, right? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ow! Dun 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 dun. Ow! Dun dun dun. You know what I'm saying? Dun dun dun. Now see, you know I'm ghetto because I'm doing it to Chuck Brown. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing it to Chuck Brown. So anyway, he sees her. He's like, I saw Instagram that they are still together somehow. No, they not. Okay, you a Christian, boo? I'm sorry, sweetie. I am too. I just cuss a lot. Okay, so anyway. So he sees this opportunity. He sees upon it. He goes out there with the little bit of money he got. He flies out there. He meets Aunt Fiza. He shows her a good time. He shows her the time of her life. I had the time of my life, and I've never felt this way before. Y'all know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna put baby in the corner. So he said, you know what? Nobody put baby in a corner. So I started playing the underwear, earrings, and lipstick. That's how I get rid of it. Okay. All right. So she, you know what? He gets her. He makes her think because they, you know, they across the sea from one another. She don't see him every day. He makes her think. Okay. He makes her think, I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch. Like Nene. So she comes over here. She finds out he's broke. Broker than a... She find out he broke, y'all. Then after she found out that he was broke and he didn't have what he said he had, then on top of that, he got that. On top of that, he wears a blue shirt every day. I bet you that bitch can stand up on his own and do the Cabbage Patch. I bet you that damn blue shirt be like this at night when he be, like when he be sleep, his shirt probably be like, what? Ah! Ah! That's how many times he wears that blue shirt. Does he not have, yes, he is pathetic. So, yeah, but why are they back together though? So weird since he's such a gold digger. Okay, so, hi boo, hi Lena Joy. So let me explain that to you. Alright, what happens is, just like all the other shows that come on television, they can't tell you or on their social media let you know what's happening because they sign a non-disclosure agreement. So on this social media, until it comes out in the episode, they have to keep the facade together that they're still together. We're not going to find out until this Sunday that they are not still together. So their social media pages have to stay the same. They have to make it give off the appearance that they're still together. And Fiza and George, I don't believe, are still together. Okay? You should go on with the big words. Alright? Okay, she said, okay, please, let's discuss her virginity. What would you like to discuss about her virginity? Do you have the inside scoop, Auntie? I mind. What would you like to discuss about her virginity? Sweetie Pie. She said, please, no. Anfisa is a virgin. Anfisa is no longer a virgin because she consummated her marriage with George. But prior to, she was a virgin. I feel like she was. And then the reason why I think that I would divorce that blue shirt in a heartbeat. Me too. I just read my book. We talk about 90 day happily ever after. If you're doing yourself, we are all virgins at one time. Yeah. But right. But before, she was doing herself, allegedly providing a service to men by, you know what I'm saying. So that constitutes not having sex. She hasn't consummated anything with anybody. She's by herself. I mean, little kids fondle with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They still virgins. So George, she just felt like, I do believe that George, not with that mug, okay. You better stop that, AW. Who's the AW Linda? You better stop, girl. You know that daggone shirt stand up on his own and be fighting bitches down the street. Girl, stop playing. So anyway, I do believe that Anfisa was a virgin. I believe that just because she did provided a service to people, that doesn't constitute that I believe she was a virgin too. He was probably had to play actually to take her virginity. Absolutely. And so that's why I feel like he got what he deserved, because he is the one that did the first frauding. She didn't fraud who she was. He was on her page. He was paying for her services, allegedly, and he got what he paid for. And that is why, y'all, the sisters kept saying, you married a mail order bride. You married this, you married that, because the sisters knew the background to Anfisa. We didn't. Now that George is a bitter bitch, now he wants to come out and now he wants to come out and say basically what she did and who she was and tell her real story. Don't y'all hate when a man get bitter like that? You know they say it ain't nothing worse than a scorned woman. It ain't nothing worse than a broken-hearted man. Because I ain't mad at Anfisa at all. Me either. Because he defrauded her first. Now, did she come over here with the intention of being a gold digger? Absolutely she did. But you know what? How many of us would tell our daughters to be with a broke bitch rather than being with somebody that got some money? And I'm not saying... Okay. Exactly. He was paying for the service, allegedly. What she was doing, you would have to pay in order to view her doing these things that she was doing to herself. So, you know, when she got over here, she realized he's not going to change. And then, you know, what the things that were revealed on the show, imagine, y'all, what wasn't revealed on the show. You know, we only see a small portion, a snippet of what happens really in their life. We don't really even know what was going on. But I can just imagine if it was my daughter. No way, we sit on a gold mine all the time. You daggone right. That's one thing my grandfather said when I was probably 15, 16 years old. He told me straight up. He said, let me tell you, baby, you should never be broke a day of your life because you got a gold mine between your legs. Now, did I exploit that? Did I go out and be a promiscuous or any of that kind of stuff? No, absolutely I didn't. But it did make me understand who I was and what my worth was. I'm worth more than a gold mine for real, granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? But my granddaddy kept it 100 with me, and granddaddy was like, you know what, I don't expect none of my nieces to marry no broke down, busted, and disgusted. Okay, but anyway, I digress. So Anfisa meets up with George. She been separated from him for a month, you know what I'm saying? And she like, you know what, my money running out and everything, but you know what, I don't care. Anytime as a woman that you end up walking away from a relationship, and y'all know if you've been past the age of 30, you have walked away from some relationships and left everything. Some women leave everything to either get out of an abusive relationship that's that's physical abusive, mentally, emotionally. Sometimes you have to take your losses. You chuck the deuces, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I saw Anfisa do. I saw Anfisa empower herself to walk out of a bad situation with George. George didn't respect her. He was a wimpy ass bitch. Every time he was around his family and everything, he never supported her. And then when he wasn't with Anfisa and he was with his family, he gonna sit up there and tell people that he felt like he was in jail. No, you don't even know what jail is. You couldn't even handle jail. Then you don't have no credit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have anything to contribute to Anfisa's life to make her okay. Okay, Cotton Candy. How you gonna be on George's side, Cotton Candy? It's so many women that have walked away from men because you know what? You realize that, you know what, this is not worth it to me. And I am pretty sure that there was domestic violence, though, the way she hit him doing the post-nup thing and how he flipped. You damn right, I'd have bust him in his damn head too, blue shirt wearing bitch. I would have just said, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't advocate violence. But if I had left the United States of America and to the republic for which it stand, one nation, under God, indivisible. You know what I'm saying? If I had left America and moved somewhere to another country, I don't know anybody there, and this man keep me trapped up in the closet like an R. Kelly song, and then I'm sitting over there now, and I don't know nobody over there, and he comes home, and I'm finding out that he doing all kinds of little slick stuff behind my back. I'm gonna bust that bitch in the head too. You would too if you were in another country. See, sometimes you gotta take and put yourself in a position of somebody else. Hindsight is always 20/20. And I don't care what George, and then look at this. Instead of George walking away from the situation, and y'all know, by the way, his name is not George, but instead of him walking away with a bottle, okay, with a cut bottle, okay, a bottle you the red, yes, red gal, come on, okay, now, I can't imagine going to another country and some man deceiving me like that. And I don't know anybody over there, and I don't really have the fortitude to get back to the United States. I cut him too. I would have did more than what she did. All she did was get, you know, she was frustrated. She was angry. She had a right to be, y'all. This man deceived her. I know y'all remember when this bitch picked her up. Excuse me, I don't keep wanting me keep calling him that, but that's what he is to me. When he picked her up from the airport, do y'all remember when he took and had that little rent-a-car? And she couldn't even fit her suitcase in there because this guy wants to sit there and perpetrate a fraud and act like he got money. And she was like, why wouldn't you drive something else? He gonna come to the airport trying to impress me in this little ass car and thinking that that's what Anfisa want. Me too, auntie. And he gossip about, yes. No, George would have stumped. Okay, yeah, cotton candy. Bam. Clang, 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 clang. Yes, Cyrene. Is that your name? Is that how you pronounce your name, Cyrene? That's cute. Okay. She did flip mobile. I would have been the same way. And then to come to find out he got a truck that he could have came and got my luggage in. Bitch, I'm not Darcy. I ain't come over here with all of that stuff. Hey, auntie, I can't wait until your So Sharp review is coming up, boo. First thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. I got you, boo. But I got to come out here for my loves because I got so many new subscribers, okay? So, Anfisa was like, he was like, you know, and then he gonna perpetrate, y'all. Wait a minute, hold up, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get off George. I promise I'm gonna get off George and Anfisa, but I gotta say this too, because you know we all out here and we talking about it. At first, he was buying her Chanel, Louis Vuitton. He was buying her Christian Louboutins. He was buying her anything she wanted. As the time got closer for her to come to the United States, then it started going to Coach bags, Michael Kors. You understand what I'm saying? She had already built an appetite for the most expensive things. Mr. How he deceived her about what he had. I must have missed the episode. Oh, you missed a lot of episodes, boo, if you don't know how he deceived her. Right now, he's done right stuff for the dog. Okay. Okay. Now we coming over here. Not only is he, look, love, not only is he getting stuff from the Dollar Tree, he putting stuff in leadway. Now the bitch got a leadway everything. And then he got an SUV. You see what I'm saying? Right, he had him thinking he was balling because he knew that she was already getting paid. Leave her where she at if you can't afford this. Y'all, everybody, every one of us out here, we know girls that's high rent. We know the girls who live in the high rent district. One thing you can tell about a woman that got, I can see George being an asshole to her off can't play. Exactly. Because look at how he is with his mother, and then Larry came back during the last recession. Okay. And Larry at the Walmart at that. You know, during Christmas season, which is right around the corner, which is my favorite time of the year. So I'm going to wear y'all out with Christmas songs. Okay. All right. Did you play all that he didn't have? Okay. So then all of a sudden everything started going down. So when he comes to present her with a gift, he got a $300 bracelet full of rhinestones. And Fisa was like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I realize who you are. He gonna sit up there and say, can we get back together? She was like, hell no. No, we can't get, hey, Stace. You know, she's like, no, we can't get back together. He like, why? When did you stop loving me? She said, when I saw you for who you were. Let me tell you something. I was popping all kinds of... Do y'all hear me? I was popping my bra every which way I could. Every strap I had up on it, I was popping. You go, Anfisa. Regardless of what people say about you, you got it. You picked up, boo. That's your real worth. That's your real value. You ain't got to settle. You know what? So what, you was playing with your JJ? A whole lot of people play with different JJs. You understand, because that's what Danielle doing. But she said, when I saw you for who you was, and let me tell you something, if you ever been in a relationship that you thought was going to go somewhere, and you realize later on that it isn't, and it takes you a while to get out that relationship. Hey, hallelujah. Hey, glory. Hey. Yeah. And you get out that relationship. Hey, glory. And you get out that relationship. You be like Anfisa. I'm out. When I saw you for who you was, hey, glory, I was like, I'm out. You get to speaking in tongues you ain't never spoken before. You get to believing in a Jesus that you ain't never heard of. You ain't never read a Bible, ain't never picked a Bible book up in your life. But them tongues come up on you, be like, when I saw you for who you was. And Fisa took and slung that weave and was like, I'm out. Okay. Well, you know what she was bringing to the table? What a lot of women bring to the table. Themselves. Now, I know, we think that, a woman got to have this and she got to have that. But guess what? At the end of the day, if he wants to keep her, and that was the agreement that she was going to be a kept woman, she ain't got to bring nothing to the table but herself. She's valuable all by herself. And that's the thing that I want you all you women to understand. Love you too, boo. You are enough all by yourself. All by yourself. The Bible says when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing, and he obtains favor. Now, I ain't going to go down to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get to preaching, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to educate you, right? I just don't see it. It's okay, boo. You don't have to see it. But let me tell you something. You're worth it. I am your real auntie. Okay? She brought herself to the table. And you know what? Nobody says that you have to be working and you got to be doing this and you got to be doing that. That's why a lot of women and a lot of men suffer with depression. Because you think you got to have it all together. And you got to come to the table with all of this stuff. She said, go ahead, Bishop Smallwood. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to come to the table with all of that. You come to the table with yourself. You're enough all by yourself. And if she wasn't enough by herself, then he shouldn't have did anything. Because she didn't fill out an application to date him. Now, I can see, you saying, what did she bring to the table if she was applying for a job with his ass? But she wasn't. Nothing wrong with her wanting a rich man. They doing it every day in California. Come on now. Women are doing that, and men now. And men. I got some men and some men friends who won't date a broke woman. They won't even date a woman that's not making over 6 figures. But do anybody ask them what you bringing to the table? And I understand you, boo. I'm not mad with you, and I hope you ain't mad with me. This is a matter of opinions, and this is my opinion out here. You can type whatever you want, boo. I ain't mad at you. Don't be mad with auntie. This is just my opinion. Nobody ever asks a man what he's bringing. Okay? Nobody ever questions what a man is and what isn't doing. How many women do you know? I bet you y'all can pick 5 women that y'all know that's taking care of a man or making more money than him. When are we going to get out of that position where we saying, you got to bring something to the table? Everybody can't bring nothing to the table, but everybody need to eat. The only time that the Bible talks about stuff like that is when it says, if a man don't work, he don't eat. A woman was, you know what I'm saying, back in the old days, that's what we was, you know what I'm saying, you bring you, that's right, and you enough. So I'm not mad at her for having that opinion, and I appreciate that, because I think she should run George. Wait a minute, hold on, baby, let me see what you're saying. I think she could run George, give him direction, push him forward, goals. He seemed like he needs a dominant woman to get him in shape, pun intended. Well, my woman need to bring good credit to the table. And I agree with you. Because, see, that's where you are, baby. And it ain't nothing wrong with being where you are. I'm telling you, it's nothing wrong with being where you are. Those are your values and your standards. And don't ever live beneath that. And auntie ain't criticizing you. I want you to know I'm not criticizing you. That's why these live chat nightcaps, we be having intentions on doing one thing, but we be doing another. So if it ain't nothing but for me to talk to you, baby, I'm talking to you. A woman is enough by herself. But, sweetie, if you got your own standards on how you want your woman to come to the table, women fall in love with potential. Yes, we do. And Visa wouldn't digmatize my George. Okay? So, those are your standards. You stick with your standards. I'm talking to the women that say you're enough all by yourself. And so when you come to the table, and you come to the table with extras, and you coming with other things, then you are that prize woman. You are that woman who's far above rubies and whose value is far above pearls. But you don't have to feel obligated. And you don't have to beat yourself up because you're not where you need to be. And that's what I see so many women do. They beat themselves up because the expectation is that we have to be better and bigger and bolder. But then nobody wants us to really be outspoken. We got to be humble. And you can't have a personality. You can't challenge anything that a man says. You can't have your cake and you can't eat it too. You got to do one or the other. The potential of the man isn't the problem. It's the lack of motivation and self-esteem from the man. Absolutely. And that's what George lacked. So George shouldn't expect FIANCE to bring anything to the table. He didn't. Now my little nephew out here just said that his woman has to bring to good credit. But George didn't have good credit. He couldn't even get an apartment. The apartment that they were living in was an apartment that somebody got for him. So he didn't have anything. He wasn't the damn prize. George was not the prize. And then every week he went in a different car. What the hell is he doing? He wasn't even the prize. So here you got two broken people coming together trying to make a relationship whole. And guess what? At the end of the day, they wasn't even equally yoked. Auntie, please, you need to come help me pack because I'm moving. Okay? Seriously. He didn't even have good credit. Right, living in motels. He wasn't the prize. And most men ain't the prize. And just like someone, dang, the more you talk, the more I'm siding with her face. George just wanted arm candy to boost his self-esteem. And the thing about it is he didn't even value her worth. Because the moment that he got around his family, he tore her down. I never even saw this man say, FIANCE, pick up the phone and call your mother. I'm 42. I don't do potential. If I was younger, maybe potential would have been attractive. But at my age, and because I am established, I don't do potential. You dag on wait. Clang. Let me find out y'all gonna have me on here till 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The conversation got boring. So I was up to your bedroom. Okay. I understand all too well. Will at Julia. Okay. Two naked legs can't lie in the same bed. Jamaican saying, meaning that they both have to bring something to the table. One can't take, and the other look. Cling, cling, cling. Yes, he did. He sold her a bag of dreams. And don't forget my offering. So I'm just saying, sweetheart, I understand where your standards are, but make sure before you create a lot of standards that you bringing something to the table too. And as a matter of fact, as a man, you need to have the table. Not bring anything. You need to have the table already built. Don't expect me to come and bring something to the table and set the table up and buy the silverware, the plates, the utensils, and all of that kind of stuff. You need to have the table and have all of that stuff already set up. So when I bring my stuff and plop my stuff on the table, it's in addition to what the hell you already got. And I ain't against no brothers. I love men. Love men. But that's the problem. You want me to be equal to you, but you don't want to treat me with the respect that I'm due. So men need to come correct. So what do you think Darcy was bringing to the table? Nothing. Darcy is one of those type of women that she has something to bring to the table if you're looking for material stuff. When I get married, we came to the table with our credit reports. You daggone right, Cola man. How Cola man, I boo? I ain't even see you sneak up in there. Hi, Bill. And that's what you should do. But Darcy, let me say this. Darcy coming to the table. She got, hey, VW boo. Darcy got her own stuff. She got her own money. She got a company with her sister. She's a divorcee. So, you know what? What does it... She wears Chanel. She got Chanel, everything. She got Christian Louboutins. She take care of herself. She got a home that she lives in, that her sister lives in with her. So, guess what? Darcy bringing something to the table. But she ain't got no common sense. She don't have no wits about her. She's sad and she's broken. She's a lonely, desperate woman. She's superficial. So guess what? Bringing something to the table don't make you no woman either. It don't make you no better of a woman than somebody that didn't bring nothing to the table. Because guess what? She's a hot ass mess. So you know what? You men, y'all have to, men and women. I'm talking to everybody. She is a female George. But guess what? Cyan, I think it's Cyrene, or I think that's the name that you using. She got stuff. She bringing something to the table. She got a good credit report. Ain't that what you said that your partner needed to have? A good credit report? But what's a good credit report if you got somebody that's a damn fool? Look, a woman should be independent and don't sit and wait on a man, because some men can be selfish and behave like they the boss of you because they taking care of you and nothing hurts. Nothing hurts. So what? So you saying, you know what I'm saying, George ain't bringing nothing to the table. He ain't even got the table. He on somebody else's borrowed time. George don't even have potential. Because even after he got her here, then he gonna sit up there and tell me I was arrested, I spent time in jail. Well, why is all this stuff unfolding? You've been on this episode now for what, 3-4 seasons, bitch? And now you just saying you got a police record? He didn't have nothing to bring to the table, and he didn't even have a table. He's borrowing somebody else's table. That's what I'm saying. Why is it that it's okay for a man to she seems like she will crowd me too much where I can't breathe, okay? But what I'm saying is, Cyrene Brown, you the one that sat there and said, and I'm not picking on you, I'm just using you, you know what I'm saying? We talking out here on Auntie's couch. We all on the couch now. She is so desperate. Darcy needs to relax. She don't even shower. Yes, she talking about engagement. But this is another thing. Hold up. This is another thing. Okay? My daughter pointed this out today. Now, Jessie gonna sit up there and tell Darcy to take her makeup off. But that bitch ain't take his foundation off. He ain't take his eyeliner off. Why he ain't take his stuff off? I'm waiting. He had on just as much makeup as she did. Okay? He is so bossy. Yeah, he was wearing makeup. And probably his six-pack is probably painted on too. But you gonna tell her that now, she was bringing something to the table. But she's like the scarecrow on the Wiz. She full of stuffing. She's full of stuff. But there's no volume to her. When you dig down deep, there's nothing to her. And that's why women and men, because I'm talking to men too, you can't fill up the empty spaces in your life with material things. It is never going to make you happy. If you are going out and you know that you have situations that you're dealing with, and you would rather take all that energy and all of that depression, that sadness, that low self-esteem, and go and put it in a handbag or go and buy some rims for your car, guess what? You're going to always end up having to come back and buy something else. And then after a while, your life is filled with stuff. But your whole heart, the inside, your being, your spiritual person that you are is empty and bankrupt. Bankrupt. You have nothing to give to yourself, let alone give to somebody else. That's why you can't, when you make standards for people, you have to understand what you are doing. Why is your standard? Why does this person have to have this? Now, yes, you have to have goals and you got to have visions. You got to have dreams. You got to have all that stuff. All that stuff is good. That's what you need to have, but it got to be purpose driven. You can't just want somebody to add to your life where you can't add. Okay? You can't do it. So every time you go out to make a major purchase on something, think about what is broken in you. Am I okay with me? Can I look in the mirror and appreciate and value everything that I see? Do I always have to have something to replace something else? There's a void in me. There's something that's broken in me, and I believe that material things is going to fix it. But the thing about it is everybody on the outside is still looking, and they see you broken. We see Darcy with all of this stuff, all this material stuff. But we all observe that there's something broken in her. When you are a woman who is in your 40s and you're sitting there saying that nobody has ever pulled a chair out for me, bitch, you lying. But there's something in you that wants to manipulate and control. Now you saying that he's bossy. This is what she's saying because he says take your makeup off. You're daggone right, don't get in the bed with the makeup on. But this is my point. She's saying that he's bossy, but you're manipulative. Because you're saying, oh, nobody's ever done this for me. 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 You're trying to build his self-esteem up on something fake. Because when he gets back to the United States and he found out that you was married, then you know what? All of that stuff gonna start to crumble. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't lie by omission. Don't lie by omitting the truth. You know daggone well, Darcy, that somebody has pulled the chair out for you before. But you sitting up there deceiving him. Now who's bossy? Stop doing that stuff. I know how in the car ride Darcy was already saying I'm feeling like home. And you got 2 kids at home. Home is where your children are. Home is where your life is. But you manipulating. You controlling. Because you think that the way to this man's heart is through his ego. And for some superficial men, it is. But a man that knows who he is, he gonna read your card, Darcy. Jesse already reading your card. Jesse has already said, I guess this is how American women are. They chaotic. I guess this is how American women are. They all over the place. I guess this is how American women are. So he's already judging and sizing you up. So all of those sweet venom that's coming off your mouth ain't helping. Darcy is a mess. Wondering if they're still together since that weird status she posted and deleted last week. No, that's her crazy. Okay. I felt bad for her daughters too because I would never leave my daughter like that. I wouldn't even leave my daughter to go around the block with him. We wouldn't even go around the block together. So I'm saying, y'all, you got to be mindful of what you ask for. And you got to be mindful of what you compromise for. And you have to be mindful of those broken places in your life. Ain't not one person on this, I mean, I think he just looking for some NSA fund for older lady. I think so too. And I don't think that he wants the green card. I don't think that there's anything desperate about him. I do think that he has an identity crisis. What kind of wine is that, auntie? It's Diet Coke, boo. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I got, you know, a good old job that I gotta go to in the morning. So, you know, I don't drink during the weekday. Bloop. But anyway, yeah, it is. So, now we go back to Danielle. We should look at this like how Stella got her groove back. And you know what the thing about it is? You can't be walking up on some man that you met on the internet and talking about you already ready to be married. And you out there buying your own promissory ring. You out there buying a yellow, you know, diamond just because you can. You so empty. You so empty and broken, Darcy. And you know what you are doing, sweetie? You're setting an example for your daughters. Either they're going to go to the far extreme not to be like you, or they're going to be going to the other far extreme and they're going to be just like you. There's going to be no middle ground because you turned around and walked out on them for 6 weeks. That's not what you do with young ladies. They're watching everything that you do. Number one, you got daughters. Hi, Natasha. Number one, you got to stop talking about Yandy Smith. He's been sleeping around on her. Same thing with Andrea and Chris. Okay, Cola. Like a little baby. You think I'm worried about somebody's Facebook status? When half the people out on Facebook lie anyway? Come on, Darcy. You know better than that. And then you know what, we got Paul. Paul look like he's going into another Neverland, never to be found, and never to be heard of, and never to be seen again. Come on, Paul. You got so much stuff in your daggone trunks that you got to get a pickup truck to come and pick you up and put your girl up on the pickup truck sitting up on some suitcases. Boo, don't you know Michael Jackson closed Neverland? But you going over into somebody else's country after you've been swinging up on a damn hammock now for 40 days and 40 nights. And then you gonna sit over there. Paul wants Karine to test for STDs in the pregnancy test. Paul with the Paul. What is wrong with these people, y'all? Paul is sitting up there and got Karine coming down there in a daggone halter top sweater with a little skirt on. He got the sister standing on the side of the road snapping pictures of him. And he got them big ass Donkey Kong black shoes on, looking a hot ass mess. And I tell my daughter, you better make sure you test for an STD before you have sex with anybody. Karine ain't no fool. Karine's smart. And he could, exactly, and he couldn't buy a belt. Ain't that nasty? Y'all. But you sitting up there on the whole other side of the world. Karine could do better. You dag, and she's going to do better when she come over here and get her green card. Let me tell you something. These some ambitious women. But you can't blame them, because you know what they doing? Sean went over there and spent $2,500 in lemons. And then you expect Abby not to make lemonade out of it. You dumb bitch. If I was Abby, y'all know I'm about to go down there, I'd be selling lemon tarts, lemon bread, lemon pound cake, lemon necklaces, lemon glasses, lemon earrings, lemon hair set, lemon moisturizer, lemon toothpaste, lemon drawers, lemon belts, lemon eyelashes, lemon bracelets, lemon card covers, lemon umbrellas, lemon everything. That's right, lemon everything. Okay? Get that thing! That's right. Give me some more lemons. Give me some more lemons. I'll take every lemon you got. Because you gonna go over to, my mom had a saying that she said, when you find a fool bump his head, rest assured there's a few bumpy heads on this show. Bloop. Bling. huh, 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 huh. Ain't that how Beyonce song be going? Huh, 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 huh. I can tell by the look. Okay. Huh, 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 huh. All right. Lemonade. Wasn't that the name of the CD? I will make so much lemonade, y'all. They'll be selling my stuff in every grocery store from here to Jablip. And then I will wait for y'all Americans to say something about it. And every time y'all see something, I will squeeze that lemon harder. Okay? Yes, he owed. When he was sitting up there kissing Abby, when he was sitting there kissing Abby in the car, he was going like that. I said, that's some damn foolishness. That's some damn foolishness. No, that right there, that's some foolishness. Yes! Oh my God. Yes! I said, who in the world? Why would I? 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 No, no, why would I ever date somebody that looks like Sean? Oh, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Why would I? Why would I be singing like Michelle Farrell. Why would I ever date somebody like Sean, who comes over to my country with 190 pair of drawers? What am I supposed to do with these old nasty drawers? Boy, you better get up. Wait a minute, Pooh. Thank you for the MacBook, sweetie pie. I love you so much. I take all that foolishness back. Can you please go and give me another pair of drawers? Yeah. Oh my God, look at you, Sean. No, you didn't, Boo. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have brought me an iPhone. You old dirty, stinky, nasty man. Come on and lay down and take that hot ass sweater off, boy. Ooh, I meant to tell you, I was so happy when I saw you at the airport, Boo. You was looking like brand new money to me, baby. Oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love of mine, yeah. Oh, this, what she say? His lifeless wrinkled dick means everything to me. Come on and lay down on this bed. You done said everything I need you to say. Abby was dead serious too. Oh yes she was, yes she was, yes she was, yes she was, yes she was. think that when people marry people who are much older than them, I think that people do it for different reasons, and they have, you know, whatever reason they want to do it for, you know, that's on them. Look, you know, miss me with that. When I was younger, I used to date, 921 cotton candy. You said all them veins. I just think that it's disgusting. And I think that, you know, when we sit back and we look at this, and we look at Danielle. Danielle is the reverse. She married Muhammad. She's a much older woman than Muhammad is. You see what I'm saying? And then you think that Muhammad's going to come over here and want your old dried up fish booty. You know, allegedly, according to Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So, miss me with all of that. Wonder if she said Chris' name while making Sean sweaty. I hate how Sean said he is the perfect woman. She ain't even legal. Right, fish boo. And then the thing about it, she's a fetish. She's got dark skin. He likes dark skinned women. Now, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody out here. Oh my God, no, Danielle was pathetic. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody out here. But how in the world, all of a sudden, when you got those 4 white children who don't look biracial to me at all, now all of a sudden, you want dark-skinned women? If that was the case, you would have had a pattern of that. But see, you got a fetish now because your heart been broken, and you figured, okay, let me go on to some broken down, busted and disgusted black woman over in some country, over in Haiti. Paul, he broke it down. He goes to a Latino woman all the way out in the Amazon. Because you want to see if you could get somebody beneath you that you could control and manipulate, that you can bring over here that don't know nothing. You can put them up in the door in a house like Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews. And then when they come over here and get a little independence on their own, then you want to say something to them and talk about them like a dog and talk about they over here for the green card. You damn right I'm over here for it. Because I had to be with you. I had to fake with you. Yeah, she's a fetish for him. Let me tell you something. I will be singing all the doo-darn day and all the doo-darn night till I can get me a breakthrough. They be talking about some desperate. She said, you a danger girl. Yeah. They would be calling me Mahalia Jackson. That's how bad I be singing. Every time you saw me, I be humming. I be sitting up in the corner. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. A woman who don't know no better. Blam. Cheers on that. Clang! Couldn't do it. Miss me with it. Go ahead. Danielle thought that because she was an American and she had that entitlement that she was going to get Muhammad back to Tunisia. She thought it was that easy. That all I got to do is say the word in my best Old Navy dress and I can get you out of here. She felt like she was the ruler, the king over his life. And she wasn't. So when Muhammad came about that mother with his selfie stick, bling, bling, psh, he showed her. I got all kinds of stuff. Muhammad said he didn't even have to talk. It was a done deal. You know why? Because her lawyer that she went to see a couple of times had already told her, I ain't never seen nobody win no annulment case, really, but one time. Out of all the years I've been practicing, she tried to warn her. Daniel had the nerve to go over to Muhammad and after the trial and talk to him and said, I've been an adult today. Right. Cotton Candy said white privilege. I ain't saying white privilege because I don't think that everybody acts under white privilege. I think that that's something that we have adopted. And I think just as easy as you people think that all white people have white privilege and are entitled to live by the law of white privilege, I believe there are white people who work with us every day for dignities and for privileges that we enjoy as African Americans that we didn't even fight for. That's right, James. I don't subscribe to that. I think that racism is an individual thing. I think that it is institutionalized. Don't get it twisted. I do believe that there are laws and rules and regulations that are geared to oppressing people who are not white, but I do not subscribe to white privilege. Not for everybody. I work with, that's right, and I work with white people who will get up and protest and stand in a line and stand up for the rights of African American people, Jews, Gentiles. They stand up for Asian people and everything else, and they're not the type of people who are living off of white privilege. Hey Stacy, if you white and you want cornrows, baby, wear them. Now when you start wearing a bush, okay, when you start wearing a bush, boo, then we got a problem. But you can wear your cornrows. I don't think that anything is for a certain race. I don't. That's right. White people march with Martin Luther King. Exactly. And where I work at, the white people will stand up close faster than the black people will. They want to suck and cower around in corners. Now, I'm not saying all African Americans, and I don't want to make this political. I just don't want to make this political. But I'm just saying, I don't subscribe to that for everybody. And that's just like I don't want everybody up to come to me and to stereotype me. And I don't think that it's fair for us to stereotype white people and to believe that white people have to, you know, that they're all living under white privilege. Now, there are certain privileges that they are afforded because they are white. Certain things that they don't, oppressions and certain things, you know, that they don't have to go through because they are white. But it doesn't mean that they all subscribe to it. And it doesn't mean that because you're African American that you're ghetto or that you rob or that you don't work or that you're on Section 8 or that you're uneducated. So I think we need to be careful with how we throw words around. You know, and that's Auntie's stance on that, you know, and I'm going to get up off that. I'm going to get up off that. I think he was a catfish. So, but anyway, so, you know, basically, thank you, boo. I knew what you meant, Ben. Yeah, Bill. So, I think that, you know, basically tonight we have learned a lot. Hi, James. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Cotton Candy. I think that we have learned a lot tonight. And that, you know, when we talk about situations like this, that's why I love going live with y'all. Because y'all give me the feedback. He said she was a show. Y'all give me the feedback. And y'all are a lively crowd. Y'all don't mind saying what y'all got to say. And I respect, Auntie respects that. And I respect the respect that you all have for me and the love and the appreciation for my opinion. Now, my opinion may not be for everybody. Some people say that, you know what, I don't support women. And some people say I don't support men. I mean, you know, it's whether or not the glass is half empty, half full. But the thing about it is I love coming out here and I love talking to you all because these are the kind of dialogues that we should always have. When we look at these shows, we have to make sure that we thank you, y'all. Muhammad got off because Danielle got on. She rode that penis one time in 3 years and he got, that's how he got off. He got off because she got on. With her stinky booty self. But I think that these are the kind of dialogues we need to help and have. And when I'm putting a bag over her face, but you can't put a bag up over that thing. That thing stinking. That thing, my mama said that thing burning down bridges. Auntie is very cool and genuine. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you. But tonight, even just talking about Georgia and FIANCE, it opened up. Yes, boo. Thank you for the aquarium. Yes. When we talk about Georgia and FIANCE, did y'all see how much dialogue that brought? When we talked about Paul and Karini, and we talked about Sean and Abby, when we talk about these things and we see this, sometimes we get to I can't wait for it either, honey. When we talk about this, oh, thank you, boo. You my first one. Oh, thank you, Candy Culture. Yes, not 21. They only been intimate once. Thank you so much for the super chat. I've never seen it. Oh my God. Thank you, boo. You made my night. But when we talk about stuff like this, these are the kind of dialogues that we need to have. And these are the kind of dialogues that people are afraid to have. They're afraid to talk about those issues, things that, thank you, boo. George remind me of Rob. Me too. Thought that he could buy Black China with the Benjamins. And Benjamins ain't gonna buy nothing. The thing about it is nobody's buying slaves anymore. You can't enslave a person based on money or material things. And I think that that's one of the things that Darcy is gonna find out. That all the material things that she have is not gonna be enough to buy Jassy. It's not. That's not what he's into. You know, he's into booty and the woman's figure and stuff like that. But Darcy, you're not going to be, I don't care how many Chanel bags you got. And then the thing about it is she's so into herself and so into this material stuff that you're going to go out and walk on the street at night with them same raggedy Christian Louboutins on. Girl, bye. Get a selfie stick. Bing, take a picture of that and look and see how ridiculous you look. Who goes on vacation, y'all? Seriously, who goes on vacation and wears a bunch of heels all the time? Unless you like short. And you know that you're going from your hotel room down the elevator and into the... But if you're going out to sightsee and walk like this man likes to do, why would you wear Christian Louboutins? Why would you wear heels at all? I don't care if they came out of Payless, JCPenney's, or DSW. Why would you do that? That's right. That's right, James. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I can walk in some heels, boo. Love you, boo. Thank you for being here. Yes. Yes, he did test her on that bike ride. And then she... Oh my God, she's just stupid. But these are lessons that we can learn when we find ourselves looking stupid running behind somebody or putting material things before anything else. At the end of the day, all that stuff gonna perish. If you die today or tomorrow, people with the thieves will come up in your house and rob you blindfold. If you got children, they're gonna try to rob your children blind while they coming over there to help them do the obituary. That stuff ain't nothing but stuff that's going to burn up. You can't take it with you. The only thing that you can take with you is the love that's in your heart. I don't care if Jesus gave you the designer pants himself. You should never spend. Okay. Okay. And that's why at Christmas time and Thanksgiving, even though my daughter and I exchange gifts, we have made it now not about that. We have made it about showing love. And feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving morning, and feeding the homeless on Christmas, and children who are less unfortunate, who are less fortunate than us. That's what we have turned our holidays into. And yes, we do enjoy the holidays. We enjoy celebrating Christmas with one another. We enjoy all of that stuff. But we know that the reason for the season is not about us, but it's about sharing God's love abroad to men, to women, to children who don't have what you have. And it helps you to really appreciate what life is really about. And then after that, it translates into every part of your being and who you are. When you learn how to give out of not just your abundance, but to give out of what you don't have, you really start to see, but there are mean people in the world. And what's up with Daniel, friend Bath, all that? That's right. That's exactly what it's about. So I have learned that it just ain't all about what people think it's all about. I want to find love, and I want to find love that's genuine. And I want somebody that loves me just as much as I love them. But first they got to love God. Because if they don't love God, they can't love me. And if they don't love God and they can't love me, they can't love themselves. And so you know what they need to do? They need to miss me with all of that. Y'all kill me. But y'all, look, I've got to get off of here. We've been on here for so long. And ain't nobody going to come out here. The next episode looks heated. It is, boo. She said they both look musty. So y'all, we are going to come back out here. I will be putting up my show So Sharp in the morning. So make sure you come out here and look at So Sharp. I will also be putting out Project Runway. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly, I gotta go. And then Saturday, I will be Saturday is when I'll be putting up Project Runway, because I have to move my daughter into her college dormitory this weekend. Danielle told Muhammad that he was the worst mistake that she has ever made, and so was she. I love y'all to pieces. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the golly, what do you call, super chat, the donation. Love you so much. I love y'all. Don't miss me too much, because I'm a show miss y'all. If God ain't first, I don't want it.